Criminals you fired to Monaco yet?
I guess what I'm saying is we're letting cops be cops, and it's paying off. I'd appreciate your support with the police commission so I can continue the job.
Beautiful speech, Norm. What do you say we cut to the dessert?
Yeah, now we're talking.
Take another one. It's free. Oh, ta-da! You remember? How could I forget? Working kitchen detail, talking about the things we miss most. But I kept my nails. The right size. How they feel? I love them. I'd be doing 3 more years if it weren't for you. I made you something. Oh. Wow. It's orange. It was the last color I'd be interested in blue. What happens now? Life. There's 2 trains I can't travel. 2 trains leaving today. One gonna take me home. One gonna carry me away. Gonna carry me away.
As I understand it, you've already got the support of Commissioners Kramer, Daniels, and Walters, so you just need to lock up 2 more.
What's your take on a DA? Anything on me?
Captain will wait until he's sure that you're not using the job to run for mayor. I think he's got his eye on that one.
Thanks, Lee. Come a long way.
Yeah.
And I always rely on your advice, right?
Well, it doesn't come free. I need your help with a pardon petition I've got before the governor. She's someone who works in my office, and she put herself through law school while she was in prison.
And that would be the lovely but guilty Mr. Monaco.
She was set up by her husband.
Of course, they all would. But what you gotta ask yourself is, what's the upside? Remember Willie Morton? Judge let him out is sitting on a bench somewhere in Siberia?
At any rate, she needs the pardon so she can practice law.
Ah, a criminal lawyer.
Just for the world. You know what I think? I think David is just afraid that she's going to take him on in court one day.
Don't worry. I'll look into it with you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know what? A lot of storage space. Okay, tomorrow we're gonna get you some clothes and we're gonna find you a job. Hey, look at me. First time nothing's locking behind me. I'll never forget what you've done for me. You know what I miss most in prison? What? The stars. Every night I'm going on the roof and just look. Well, I think it's time for me to go and don my squeaky clean jumpsuit. Right, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna make it, right? Oh, yeah. Just a little sweat, a little faith, and no doubts. Yeah, well, you know, God and I aren't exactly on speaking terms. Well, it sounds like you might need to have a little talk to somebody.
long time. Couldn't wait to see you.
Please, Brad. I'm trying to pull my life together.
Yeah, I'm here to help. Get you set up right. I'm gonna give you your old job back.
You've got other girls to do that.
You were always special. It wasn't just business between us, baby.
Look, I kept my mouth shut. I could have cut a deal, but I did the time. Now we're through. I'm out.
If only life were that simple. There's a lot of money to be made out there. The streets call.
We're doing it.
Excuse me.
Get out! Getting this job. Smile. Well, we know it wouldn't be easy. It's gonna take some time. I'm not you, Alex. I didn't get through law school in prison. Relax. You didn't do anything. I'm an ex-con. I didn't have to. You gotta stop thinking like that. The past, it's over. It's not that easy. The past is waiting for me on these streets. Same people doing the same business. It's hard. I know it is. You know that money I was carrying? It was going to cops. Payoffs? Oh, honey, you gotta tell somebody. No. I don't want to go through all that. It's over. I just gotta keep looking ahead, just like you said.
Wait. Hey, wait. Hey, got a minute? Sure. I was thinking about the Monica's party. You mean as in sabotaging it? No, silly as in helping her. Hey, if I'm open to anything, it's definitely changed. Is this a conversation or a negotiation? I was just wondering if the chief expressed any future political aspirations if the police commission reappointed. I mean, after all, I want to make sure he focuses on crime, right? And not on running against you for mayor. Are you always this transparent, David, or is it just me? For me, what you see is what you get. Let me tell you something, the voters appreciate that. Well, then you certainly don't need my help. Too humble, Whit. Word from you to the right people can enhance my prospects enormously. People trust you. If they do, it's because I keep their confidences. Right. Well, you don't need friends, Whit. Especially a girl like Monica.
Nice night.
Was.
Come on, honey. No one's gonna hire an ex-con. I appreciate your talent. Let me take care of you.
I told you I'm done. I'm looking ahead now.
Look at this.
I don't want it.
Treat yourself. It's been a long day.
No!
You're gonna work that off.
No!
It's okay.
What happened?
It's okay. Cop. Hey, get moving. Look, it's not a scene. Get out. You guys all go stand around. Get it right.
Who picked up the money?
Heidegger and Son's funeral home.
Who signed off on the regs of disposition?
Next to kin, her cousin.
Luann Ferris. I've never heard of her.
Was an autopsy done?
No, denied for religious reasons.
Gloria wasn't religious. She didn't have any family in San Francisco.
Okay, thanks, Peggy. She's been cremated.
Wait, this isn't right. I don't think Gloria killed herself. She was stronger than that.
Well, no body, there's no way to run a talk screen or do any DNA work. Another crime scene probably so contaminated, it's useless.
It's not like a cop.
I was.
What?
3 years SFPD. One in the street, two in internal affairs. What? What? You think that's funny?
Look at you.
What? So I guess all cops the same, huh? Just like all ex-cons? You know how you feel about your family, your mom and your dad. Well, that's how I feel about Detective Ryan and the men that work on the strike force. See, in the police department, we're like a big family. We have to look out for each other. Any other questions?
I got a credit grade. How much money do you make?
More than a teacher and less than a garbage man. But, money's not important to us. Being a police officer is, it's about helping people, keeping them safe. That's why I love this job.
Can we get a shot of you and the kids, Chief? Absolutely.
See you guys later.
Hurry up, field a few more questions.
Really good with those kids, also, right?
Yeah, as long as they belong to someone else.
Alex DeMonico. No, I work for a law firm. Gloria Vanoff is a friend of mine.
Sorry if you lost.
Understand that you were in the alley when she fell.
I arrived on the scene just after she jumped.
What were you doing there? Responding to a call?
Yeah.
See anybody else on the roof?
Why?
Well, I just don't think Gloria would kill herself,
Well, she just got out of prison. A lot of cons can't make the adjustment.
Yeah, I know all about cons. I was one. Gloria and I pulled kitchen duty together.
Gloria's behind bars. You gotta like that.
Did you know Gloria before?
I think so.
Right, so will there be an investigation into her death?
Listen, I'll get the more guys to go over the body, see if they find anything suspicious.
She was cremated.
Oh. Well, there you go then.
Ouch. Cut yourself shaving?
Hey, Brad. What's with the kids?
Right there, Chief. See you around, Monaco.
No urine test, no breathalyzer, and no 20 questions until I have a shower and I drown my sorrows in a pint of chocolate cookie dough.
Brad Ryan came by. That's not a good thing.
You know him?
Enough to know you don't want him for an enemy.
I think he had something to do with Gloria's death.
Maybe. But you are gonna stay away from him.
In prison, there were rumors about a gang of rogue cops. I heard stories about just beatings and shakedowns and drug deals.
Rumors can get you hurt.
But if it's true, somewhere
You're on parole, DeMonico. You're the wrong someone.
The appellate court held in Williams versus Doyle, 31 Cal AP 4th, pages 292 through 298, that the plaintiff could sue in state court even though the accident happened on federal property.
I am so sorry that I laughed at you when you told me that you were a cop.
Let's get this for the record.
I was thinking, being a cop and having all this amazing expertise. And just a small favor, Helen.
You don't ask small favors,
I want
DeMonico.
you to check out Brad Ryan.
As in Detective Brad Ryan. As in the most decorated cop on the force.
He was first on the scene the night Gloria died, and I talked to him, and I could tell he was lying.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, based on what? This famous prison guy?
The other day, Gloria told me that some of the money that she got caught with was going to paying off cops.
Yeah, I'm sure it was, but not that cop. 2 years and I never heard of Ryan being investigated.
Well, that could just be because he's smart. I mean, look at the Rampart scandal in LA. Corrupt cops were running wild for years before internal affairs got wise.
You just got a thing about cops.
Because you guys are like a cult. You're always covering for each other.
I am a lawyer. Huh? You want to be a lawyer? Start talking like a lawyer. What are the facts?
Okay. 1, Gloria didn't have any family here. If she did, she would have stayed with them instead of in that rat trap. So Luann Ferris was bogus. 2, Gloria wasn't religious, so there should have been an autopsy. Whoever killed her had her cremated so they couldn't find any evidence on the body.
What evidence?
Skin under her fingernails from fighting with her assailant. And Ryan had fresh scratches on his face.
Motive, counselor?
Well, he was afraid that Gloria would expose him for taking payoffs.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, what's the matter? Are you afraid that I might be right?
This is not going to be cheap. Pasta. And a bottle of Chianti at Valentino's.
Deal. Hey, it's Luann Ferris. Next corner. I'd like to point out that these handcuffs constitute mental duress. And the court would throw out anything that I'd say.
What cuffs? I don't see any cuffs. In fact, I'm not even sure I see you.
Which would explain why you haven't read me my rights, which, by the way, is another constitutional violation.
You were seen consorting with known felons. That's a parole violation, DeMonico. Not to mention assault and solicitation. I'd say you were good for another 5 years on top of the 3 that you got on your old sentence.
All right, now, because I thought that you brought me here to talk about your investigation into Gloria's death.
You think anyone really gives a damn about her? Oh, yeah. See your history, DeMonico. lost another car. Couldn't make it on the outside. You okay, Alice?
Yes.
What's going on here, Detective?
Heather, I heard you joined the country club.
What's the charge here?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We're just having a friendly little chat.
You do it with the cuffs off.
You can't come in here and tell me what to do. You're not with IA anymore.
Cuffs would constitute a conclusive indicia of arrest. The way she's cuffed indicates physical punishment. How much of the Constitution are you going to trash today, Detective?
Wait outside. I'll tell you when I'm finished with her.
Take the cuffs off. Now.
Or what? You can hit me with your squash racket?
Charge her. And you'll find out what I'm going to do.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Seeing as you were one of the family, I'm gonna let this slide.
Give me one good reason not to violate you back to Minnesota.
I think Ryan killed Gloria.
You'll never prove that.
Maybe I could if you help me.
You gotta learn to pick your battles, Monica. Had a girl come through. Carolee Simmons. She was smart. She was tough. She wanted to be a pastry chef. For some reason, she got on the wrong side of Ryan. 2 days later, she was arrested for manslaughter. Shot a drug dealer, they say. She's doing 15 years, Valley State. Yeah, out of all the girls who came through that house, she was the only one who I really thought was gonna make it. Till you walked in the door. I know Gloria was your friend, but walk away.
Oh. Oh, look at this.
IA tried to run a sting on Ryan a few years ago, but it was ruined when a patrolman named Salvo busted the courier too early.
Courier was Gloria. That's when she was arrested.
Immediately afterwards, the Salvo was transferred to Ryan's strike force. Reward for a job well done.
Ryan said he didn't know Gloria, but we dug up her record. He busted her 4 years ago.
We don't know how far this goes.
Well, I've known Tom Wagner since he was a beat cop. I know he's an honorable man.
Then you better give him a heads up.
I love this city. I love its energy and grace. No place like it. And I hate to see someone drag it through the mud.
My whole department's corrupt, isn't it? We're all just a bunch of rotten cops.
Norm, you're taking this personally. I am talking about criminal misconduct somewhere in the department. You're going to have to dig in and find out how deep it goes.
You got a lot of nerve, you know that, when accusing the fine men and women of this department based on what? The word of an ex-con.
You've asked my advice before, so I'm telling you, you've got to get this thing under control. Something is going on here. Show the people of the community that the SFPD can police its own.
Yeah, well, sometimes free advice is worth exactly what you pay for it.
This advice could be worth your career. I don't want a Rampart scandal in San Francisco. And you don't need the feds stepping in.
You do that?
Only if I have to.
I thought we were friends with.
If we weren't, I'd have gone straight to the police commission.
The favor you asked for. I think I'm going to be too busy to take care of that.
Mr. Monaco, I met with the chief.
Oh. How did he react?
There are moments in life when, having gone so far, you know that one more step, just one, and there's no going back. I'm afraid that if we go after Ryan, your pardon may never happen.
I have to take that chance.
That's what I said. Mr. Monaco, as you know, I was once a criminal lawyer, and without wanting to appear modest, I did have a promising future. But I took a case without considering the politics. And I paid the price.
Are you saying we should drop it?
I've probably lost a friend, but you stand to lose much more. Sooner or later, someone else will get Ryan.
But my friend is dead. I can't leave it for someone else.
You look like hell, DeSalvo. What are you doing here, Helen? Slumming. It's 2 in the afternoon. Did you drink your lunch? Well, you're not IA anymore, so I don't need to say a word to you. Why don't you let me help you with that? So I heard you put him for a transfer from Ryan's unit. So? The strike force is the chief's baby. You sure that's such a good career move? And just 2 days after poor Gloria fell off that roof. I gotta go. I guess that broke you up pretty bad, didn't it? Especially since you're the one that set her up when you busted her 3 years ago with Ryan's cut. Ryan tipped you off, didn't he? Said he put you on his little strike force and did him this one little favor. Get out of my way. Didn't turn out to be just one little favor, did it? Did it, Charlie? Charlie? Hey. Drinking's not helping, is it? The drinking's not taking away the pain of what it used to feel like to wake up in the morning and remember what it was like to be a cop.
So why you been asking around about me? I want to know why you claimed Gloria's body. Did Ryan put you on tour?
Why do you care what happened to Gloria?
We did time together.
You and Mendocino.
5 years.
What color hair did Captain Pelka have?
He was bald and fat. Now we're going to talk about Ryan, or we're going to play 20 questions.
Look, forget Brad Ryan. You can't fight him. The man owns the street.
Dear Gloria,
Take a look around, honey. He owns all of us. Ryan gets a piece of all of it. Whatever happens down here, he's the man, and you do what the man tells you.
you can testify. You can put him away. There are people who can protect you.
Who? Other cops.
They're good cops that want to bring Ryan down. They just need hard evidence.
I've been keeping a diary. A little insurance. Dates and times of payoffs. The guys that got busted when they didn't pay. And the names of the ones who just disappeared.
Okay, where's...
How much?
You tell me.
It's gonna have to be plenty to get my butt way out of town.
Do you have family, Loya? Do the right thing. I would hate to have to send your ashes to someone.
Brad, I thought
Is it crazy to you, Whit? Or maybe you think I swallowed a stupid pill? I'm not taking on the department over some dead hooker.
Don't think of it as taking on the department. Think of it as being in the right place at the right time.
So if there is corruption, I don't look like I'm asleep at the wheel.
Exactly.
DA's mission is fighting crime wherever it is.
Sounds like a campaign slogan to me.
What kind of proof do you have?
Ryan lied about his relationship to the victim, and DeSalvo looks like he's ready to talk. If you make a deal, that should get you started.
You're wrong, Whit. It's gonna make me look bad.
With that tie, you already look bad. Listen, David, call for a joint effort between your office and the police department.
Tell you what, you call a press conference demanding an investigation, and I'll have to look at it.
I'm not the one who's running for mayor.
I don't know. Wait, I just...
Come on, David. Sooner or later, you're going to have to roll up your sleeves and get dirty. Did you expect that I would provide you with 8x10 glossies?
Do you have any?
You'll be sending a message that misconduct by anyone, even someone in uniform, will not be tolerated in San Francisco.
That's good. You don't like my tie, huh?
It's a little loud.
Really?
Don't worry, I'll send you one of mine.
People look like cats from up here. When you're a cop, you're down there, ain't it?
You still waiting for your guy to call?
I saw him for 3 years. You don't know the pressure. You see the worst of people every day. Watching out for each other. Watching each other's backs. That's why cops feel like all they have is each other.
Cops have power. Their job may be hard, but they're not above the law.
Most of the guys I saw at IA weren't bad. They made a stupid mistake. They grabbed some cash from a bookie so they could make their mortgage payment.
Brad Ryan isn't paying his mortgage. He's a gangster using his badge to rip off criminals. And he's forcing ex-cons to break the law. And if they don't play ball, well, he sends them back to prison.
It's not like they have to go back there and work the same corner.
Do you know how tough it is to stay out of prison? You can't get a job. You can't get a nicer place. I mean, where are you going to go? Where could Gloria go?
I'm not going to fight with you on this. I hate this.
Me too.
You bet on me, Lionel. You'll end up with your pal Gloria. Call her and tell her you've got it. Just get them on a coat and we can do the rest. Come on, boys. She's the lady waiting.
Gwen called on meeting her at Market and South.
Hey, wait. Yeah, I need to see Patrick Heller.
he's in a meeting. You have an appointment?
No, but it's important.
Please have a seat.
I have to see him now.
Let's get this over with. I got someplace to be. The reason I'm doing this is to get the money to get out of town. I got a sister back east I ain't seen since the last kid was born.
Luann, are you on something? It's a little jumpy.
Jumping to me, you know what's right and don't kill me.
Have a great night, Hong Kong. What's going on, Charlie?
Ryan's the message, Monica.
Where's your diamond?
A buddy of mine's a watchman here. I keep it here in case the cops toss my place. Okay, go in to the right. There's his desk bottom drawer.
Wait. We haven't even talked about the money.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
You know, you're doing a really good thing. I went to it right away.
Me? Just next con, I'm nothing.
Gloria would be very very proud. A friend inside gave this to me, and I was going to give it to Gloria. But I want you to have it. Alex! You don't want to go in there!
Luann? Come on, Luann. You did your job. Let's give up to Monaco. What is?
I'm so sorry.
Where are they?
There. Stop here, Brad. You're obstructing police officers in the performance of their duties.
Lower your weapon, detective.
You know, in all this confusion, it's real easy to shoot the wrong guy by mistake. Almost had a big accident here, Chief. I got a tip there was a drug deal. Guys in your gun, Detective. Let's get out of here. What are you doing, Chief?
I'm suspending you and the entire strike force, pending a full investigation into allegations of corruption and misconduct.
Can't do that, Chief.
Hand them over.
Boys. Take me away.
District Attorney's Office and the San Francisco Police Department are entering into a joint investigation concerning the criminal misconduct by officers assigned to the Violent Offenders Strike Force. Strike Force Commander Brad Ryan has been arrested for attempted murder.
I don't think I can watch this.
Chief Wagner?
Hey, I know this was hard for you. So thank you.
I think
I got to do something I could never do in IA. Scrolling for the good guys. Hey, how's your linguine?
It's great.
You know, somehow, when I mentioned that we're gonna have dinner down at Valentino's, this isn't exactly what I had in mind.
Oh, come on. You miss all the excitement?
Excuse me? Alex Monaco?
Yes. Tell her. You shouldn't have.
Yeah, I didn't.
Just the same, I'll be dedicating myself
It's from Captain.
Oh! Oh, that worm.
I'm sending a strong message to the citizens of our great city that misconduct by anyone will not be tolerated. Make no mistake about it.